I am just about sick of all these 2012 motherfuckers. And I've talked about them before, but I gotta talk about them again because they're just relentlessly stupid. Today, I got yet another letter telling me about how the world was gonna end in 2012. Not only did they decide that they're going to base their prediction of the end of the world on some ancient civilization that didn't even have the foresight to prevent their own downfall, and who sacrificed people to the gods in order to make the crops grow. That sounds like a really wise people to me, so obviously they knew when the world was going to end. So all these motherfuckers write me and tell me about how they know the world's going to end because of this or that. Some say it's because the continents are going to shift and there's going to be a new ice age that's going to wipe out mankind. Some say a solar flare is going to engulf the earth and destroy us. Some say that the honeybees, that colony collapse disorder that they have going on right now, the bees are going to be wiped out, and they're not going to be able to pollinate the crops, and there's going to be mass starvation. Some say that global warming, the current of the ocean is going to change, and all the fish are going to die, and they're all going to rise to the surface, and the waters will turn into fire, and the earth will become poisonous gas, and everyone will choke on their own bullshit. Whatever, alright? You know what I want to... You know what? I'm gonna fucking laugh my fucking ass off when 2013 rolls around. You know what the really fucking shitty thing is? They think it's gonna. They have actually pinpoint the exact date. I think it's like December 13th, 2012. So even when we get to 2012, I gotta wait all the way through December until I can start fucking gloating. It didn't happen. You're fucking stupid. Ha 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 ha. But then when it gets around to 2013, I can really just fucking give them the finger. I'll be like, fuck you, 2012ers, you fucking fucks. You're so fucking stupid. Stop writing me, you're fucking morons. I'm not interested in your fucking crazy bullshit fucking theories, alright? Alright. Fuck you. I'm just about sick of my own inability to be cool when I need to. The other day I was in Barnes & Noble, and someone calls my name. They're like, TJ? I'm like, I turn around and there's this kid standing there. I don't know. He had this kind of look about him where he could have been anywhere from like 14 to 20. So I don't really know what his age was, but he was, younger than me. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? And he's like, I watch you on YouTube. I'm like, oh. And then it was just awkward until he left. I just kind of like, hey, how you doing? Awkward handshake. All right, go away now. And he did. And I'm sitting there like, man, I am so fucking lame. Because you just don't expect that shit. And every time, it's happened in the past too. I remember one time I was in line for the Joker preview for The Dark Knight, and I was in the line, and I walked in the line, and someone in the line recognized, like, hey, atheist. I'm like, oh, hey, you, how you doing? All right, I'm gonna go wait in line. I'm lame, I suck. Why am I so lame? I don't know. Maybe when it starts happening more often, as it probably will one of these days, I'll start to get used to it and I'll actually be cool. Be like, yeah, hey, how you doing, man? Good, glad to see you. What do you think of this and that? And let's talk this shit. I don't know. But if you're the person that ran into me at Barnes & Noble the other day, sorry, buddy. Maybe I'll treat you to a sandwich or something sometime. I don't know. I'm just about sick of Fox News being allowed to call itself news. Alright, guess what? News consists of facts, alright? You want to present me with some facts, I'll consider that the news. You want to present me with a bunch of fucking spin, I'm not going to consider that the news. So, whether you're on Air America, or you're on Fox News, or Fox News Channel Radio, whatever the fuck you're doing, if you're just a bunch of motherfuckers that are trying to sell me your opinion, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. I got no problem with you trying to make me think a certain way, as long as it's out in the open, as long as you're not trying to present yourself as fair and balanced, At least Air America admits we're a bunch of liberals. Fox News needs to admit we're a bunch of conservatives. Change yourself to the conservative spin network, because that's what the fuck you are. I'm just about sick of the notion that what you don't say can somehow imply what you do think. It's this idea that if you don't specifically say, I am against this, that means you're for it. Up until the point where you finally say you're against it, that must mean you're for it. Like, you see this a lot in politics. You see that I have this happen to me a lot now. People say, like the Venom Thing X thing. Someone wrote me and said, why didn't you make a video protesting that Venom Thing X was suspended? That must mean that you like that Venom Thing X was suspended, and you think it was funny, and you think it was great. All because I didn't make a video. It's unreasonable. I could fucking do this anyway. I could say to you, why have you never denounced setting kittens on fire and then throwing them off of high-rise apartment complexes? I've never heard you say anything against that. Therefore, I'm going to assume that you believe in lighting kittens on fire and throwing them off high-rise apartment complexes. That's what you believe. And then you have to make a big speech announcing that, no, you don't believe in that. I think that setting kittens on fire and dropping them off apartment complexes is wrong. It is a heinous act perpetrated by evil and vile people. I'm just about sick of these motherfuckers who think we never landed on the moon, that was all a big hoax. Look, you can see the string. Look, if you freeze it right there, you can kind of see the string right there. You see that little black thing right there? That's a string, probably, kind of, maybe. Definitely. Oh, God, you're so fucking stupid. Today I was browsing one of my message boards, and I saw this article. I don't know, it wasn't an article, it was a YouTube video, where some guy came up to Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong and said, if you swear in the Bible that you walked on the moon. He didn't swear, and then he didn't swear on the Bible, so, oh, well, God, it must mean the moon landing was a hoax. How about this? If I walked on the moon and some guy came up to me with a Bible, even if I was religious, and said, swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon, I would punch them in the fucking face, okay? Because that's insulting. Okay, we all saw that he walked on the fucking moon. It's commonly accepted he walked on the moon. If some fucking jerk-off came up to me and started saying, you didn't really walk on the moon, I'd be like, bam! Bitch slapped. I'm just about sick of swing voters. Can we just fucking kill these people, please? I'm serious. Can we just take them out in the fucking street, put a fucking shotgun to their heads, and blow their fucking brains out? I'm sick and tired of these fucking shifting polls. Like, ooh, Clinton's ahead, Obama's ahead. I know that open-mindedness is a virtue, but you shouldn't be so fucking open-minded that you're like, I like Hillary, I like Obama, but McCain's not bad for a Republican, he's alright, I like him, he's a war hero, that's true, and Obama doesn't really have a lot of experience, and Hillary's kind of a bitch, I might go for McCain. Then again, he did say that thing about Iraq for 100 years, and Obama seems to have a pretty good strategy for getting out of Iraq. I don't know if I've really heard Hillary's strategy for getting out of Iraq yet, so I don't know if I'm going to vote for, I'll vote for Obama because he does have the right thing in Iraq, but then again, the economy is a big issue. John McCain might be the Republicans have been strong in the economy, but then again, George W. Bush was a Republican, and he was terrible in the economy, and McCain has said he wants to extend a lot of Bush's policies, so maybe he's not the great candidate either. Then again, Hillary, she was Bill Clinton's wife, but does that really do anything for her? I don't know, because I don't know if I like Bill as much as I used to after he said those things. He said a lot of stupid shit at the beginning of the campaign. That's probably why he hasn't been talking so much anymore. I don't know if I want to vote for Bill. Yeah, I don't really know if I want Hillary. I don't know, but Obama, he is black. He is black. That's true. He's a black man. You know, he'd be the first black president to be historic. That'd be very historic. But then again, Hillary would be the first woman president, so that's very historic. But then do I want to just vote someone just because it's historic? No, I think I might vote for me. They're fucking stupid is my point. Kill them. Kill them fucking all. And finally, I'm just about sick of being called a liberal. I'm not. And I'm about to prove it to you. That is politicalcompass.org/test. And we're going to see where I fall on this political chart. Let's see where I stand here. Alright, I am libertarian right. I fall into the libertarian right column, alright?
I am not in the left column. I am not in the authoritarian column. I am in the libertarian right column. I am a right-wing libertarian. That is what I am. That is who I am. That's what I stand for. There you go. I am not a fucking liberal. Stop calling me one, you stupid fucking people.